What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we are getting into the brand new Z Flip 4 versus the Galaxy Z Fold 4, and this is going to be a comparison and an unboxing video, kind of everything that you might need in one video, one stop shop. So we have both of them here on the table, as you can see, and I am going to go ahead and start out with the Z Flip 4 and open this guy up here. Inside of the box here, we do have some paperwork and documents inside of this little box. Not really that big of a deal, but let's take a look at what everybody's here to see. We have the device itself, and oh my goodness, I really like this color right here as well. Let me go ahead and get this out of its little packaging here. All right, yes, there we go with our Z Flip 4, and I like the silver edges on this as well. This is a really cool color though. I'm digging it a lot. It's got like this kind of a matte finish to it. There we go. Let's go ahead and power that on and let that sit off to the side while we do the rest of the things here. Let's get into the Z Fold 4 right here. And if we open this up here, we do have that same little area here with cable and some paperwork in it. Nothing really special to see there though. This is what we all came for, the actual device. And oh my goodness, look at this. Holy moly, chunker boy with the screen on the front. Let's go ahead and power that on as well and get that booted up here real quick. All right, so I have both of these devices laid out here on the table, and you can see that they're both in their folded states right now. We have the Z Fold 4 folded up, but we still do have quite a large display on the front. When we unfold that, you can see here that we get to a nice large display. Now there's going to be several differences on the inside between these two, so definitely stay tuned for that. We do have the Z Fold, or the Z Flip 4, excuse me, and its folded display is quite small. It can be used to show notifications and things like that, and we can double click the camera button on the, or the lock button on the side to show us a little view of the camera screen, so we can be able to see that, and we can swipe between the different lenses and the different modes like that. So you can see that we have photo mode, we have video, so you can go ahead and swipe between those. It's kind of a cool looking display though, and if we unfold that, we can then unfold it right into our camera app here. You can see that the display actually on the Z Flip 4 unfolded is just about the same size as the display on the Z Fold 4 when it's folded up. So that front screen is a little bit bigger obviously, but you can see the differences there. Pretty cool to have such a large display on the outside of the Z Fold 4, and it just feels like a lot slimmer, I guess. I don't know, it feels nicer. I know it's like less chunky, and I really do appreciate that. I've always been a bigger fan of the Flip series because I like this hamburger style, folding it hamburger style versus hot dog style right here. Y'all remember that? Anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some of the more important differences between the Z Fold 4 and the Z Flip 4. So with the Z Flip 4 here, we do have a 6.7 inch Full HD Plus display, which is obviously pretty nice. It's just like a normal smartphone size, a little bit longer obviously, but still feeling pretty good in the hand. We do have a dual camera system around on the back side, and that little display right there on the back is a 1.9 inch display. So if we just go ahead and light that up here, you can see we have a 1.9 inch Super AMOLED display there. And like I said, there is a dual camera system on the back, which is pretty cool. We do have dual 12 megapixel shooters right there. One is an ultra wide angle lens, and one is your standard lens there on the back. And then we have a little flash right beneath those two as well. But I like the standard phone size, and I'm looking forward to getting these into like a full review process for y'all. So on the inside of the display here, we do have a 10 megapixel shooter up top there, right in the center of the screen. And then as far as the internals go, we have 8 gigabytes of RAM with up to 512 gigabytes of storage, which is, I mean, more than enough. There's no SD card slot or anything on here, so keep that in mind. Those are kind of in the past, I feel like, though. We don't see SD card readers on smartphones very much these days anymore. Internally, we have a 3700 milliamp hour battery, and we have IPX8 water resistance, so nothing crazy, but you know, it'll help you out in a pinch, I suppose. And I love that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't get old. At least it hasn't gotten old for me, folding a device with the display in half. But real quick, let's talk about some of the specifications on the Z Fold 4. So on the Z Fold 4, this is the cover screen right here, and this is going to be 6.2 inches across, and it's got an HD plus resolution. Now, when we open that up, we have a much bigger display, as you know, inside. This is 7.6 inches in this QXGA resolution, and it's just, I mean, it's like a tablet. Like I said, it's like you have a mini tablet in your pocket. Now, as far as the internal specifications go, inside of this bad boy, we have 12 gigabytes of RAM and up to 1 terabyte of storage. So they're actually, you know, treating it kind of like a tablet in terms of maybe how much memory that you'll need. On the backside, we have a triple camera setup. We have a 50 megapixel standard lens, a 10 megapixel telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens on the back there with a small little flash down at the bottom. I really do like the design here of everything though. I mean, it looks pretty nice. I like the matte finish, obviously matte black, everything, right? And then we do have a camera on the front side here. On the cover camera is 10 megapixels with an aperture of f2.2, and then inside here we have a 4 megapixel camera as well that's underneath the display there. Now, as far as the battery capacity goes in the Z Fold 4, this has a 4400 milliamp hour battery, and like the Z Flip 4 here, we have IPX8 water resistance, and they both do have the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip inside. And I don't know, I'm kind of liking the new Z Fold 4, but I really do like that. Like right there, that's just my favorite thing in the world, to be able to flip a phone shut like that. It's very nostalgic still, but having a full-on tablet inside of your pocket, kind of amazing, right? I mean, that's like, it's hard for me to decide which one I like best, but let's go ahead and test out the camera on both of these, right? So obviously, camera comparisons are somewhat subjective. I mean, you're gonna say that one is better than the other, this, that. It really comes down to what is practical in your life. Obviously, this has a 50 megapixel main shooter on it versus a 12 megapixel main shooter here on the Z Flip 4. So I'm curious to know, which one of these phones would you or are you going to buy? Let me know down in the comments section below, and be sure to hit this thumbs up button on this video. I can't even talk right now. I'm like overly excited about these phones. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button on this video if you enjoyed it, and if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. I really do appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.